Hi, welcome or welcome back. I am Ohemaa Mawakwa, and today I am going to be reviewing season 1 episodes, because it's going to be more than one episode that I review. It is of the same show. It is of Roomie Lover Friends. Okay, so I will be reviewing season 1 episode 5 through 8 of Roomie Lover Friends. The season 1 finale will be in a separate video, so today we're just going to focus on those 3 or 4 episodes. So season 1 episode 5 is called 3-Day Notice. So with the 3-day notice, Tamiko is laying in bed talking to a friend, and she doesn't want Jay to move out, but she ends up talking about it and thinking about it, and it just seems like that's the best thing to do because, you know, they are in a Roomie Lover Friend situation, and she does tell him that he needs to move out, and they get into an argument. It gets heated. So Tamiko swipes Jay's phone when he's not looking, while making breakfast. This is where she does that. So she's contemplating their relationship, and she officially serves him the 3-day notice to leave, because again, at this point she was thinking about it. She wasn't sure she was going to do it, but she does decide to serve him the 3-day notice, which of course I'm sure, like in the lease, that's not a thing, and that's even something that he mentions, that, you know, well, according to the lease you can't do that. But because she is I believe she's technically the landlord, even though it is her dad's building. I guess she feels like she can just, you know, make up some things because of how she feels about Jay, and just in her feels, pretty much.
Dear Jason, thank you for your 3 months of tenancy. I have enjoyed your company. I hope you have enjoyed your stay. Unfortunately, it's no longer working out. You have 3 days to vacate the premises from the date of this notice. Your deposit will be returned to you within 30 days from your departure after my walkthrough inspection. Please send all correspondences in writing. Sincerely, Tamiko.
So she knocks on the door because, again, she's ready to give him the 3-day notice. She knocks on the door, and a mysterious woman walks out. Like, a mysterious woman opens the door and also walks out. Who? We're about to find out in season 1 episode 6, Three's Company. So here they are in the kitchen. Well, the mystery woman is in the kitchen eating. So Tamiko sees red. Like, really? Like she's just ready to go for it. Like she's not having it. And she goes in, she goes in and out of the kitchen because she's trying to figure out what she wants to do, how she wants to handle the situation and whatnot. So at this point, she's going in and out of the kitchen. We finally find out the girl's name, and her name is Shanice. She thinks that Tamiko is the girlfriend of Jay's roommate, because again, she doesn't know that Tamiko is actually Jay's roommate. Oh, but yes, she is about to find out really quickly.
What the hell is going on? That's your ex? I thought our girl was your ex.
What girl?
So she says that she made Tamiko tells her that she's the roommate. Yeah, it didn't take long for her to find that out. Tamiko says that she's the roommate, and Shanice is like, back up. Tamiko says that she made the shrimp, and she says she remembers the loud moaning from the other night. Jay tries to sneak by because he already knows, this is about to be a situation. I got my Roomie Lover friend over here, and I got my ex sort of here. Oh, let me try to skate by without them seeing me. But nope, that doesn't work, because Shanice sees him and tells him to get in the kitchen. Tamiko tells him he needs to go. Cause at this point it's just like, okay, you play too much. Really, you do. And I just can't deal with it. So Tamiko tells him that he needs to go. Shanice gets on him about lying about the roommate because, again, she was under the impression that the roommate was a man. Now, of course, in these times, and even when the show was on, like, you know, like 2010s, I believe it had become normal to have, like, a co-ed roommate. Because I know, like, in one of the college dorms, at the college that I attended, there is like one dorm that is co-ed. So, and I think there's probably like another one as well. So it is pretty, you know, common to have a roommate that is of the opposite gender, opposite sex. That is normal. So Tamiko asks him about a cell phone picture. So in case I didn't mention it in the previous videos, if you haven't checked those out, please do. That way you'll be able to like catch up with what's going on, because it does flow. Like watching one episode will help you with another episode. So like it flows for sure. So she asks him about a cell phone picture because when she swiped his phone, she took a topless photo. So she threatens him to delete the photo, which I'm assuming he doesn't know anything about. So at this point, they're going back and forth about him leaving. Shanice and Tamiko both say that he needs to leave. So Tamiko gets a call from her twin sister, like in the midst of all this commotion. At the end of this episode, and this is how we find out that she has a twin sister. So Tamiko gets a call from her twin sister who invites her to a Halloween party. So they arrive as witches. Both of them, both of the sisters arrive as witches. And one of them sees Jay, who, interestingly enough, is in a clown costume because clownery. And that is how Three's Company ends. So now we are going into season 1, episode 7, Personal. So Tamiko is going through the closet and then there's a knock on the door. Is it Jay? It's Shanice. Why? Well, Shanice is coming to pay Tamiko what she owes her because, again, Tamiko lets her know, or at least she let Jay know, like, listen, you, her, whomever owes me, you know, because I believe it's like $75 a night. You owe me, you know, I can't even think of what the amount was, but either way, you owe me 75 times how many nights that she was there. So she comes to bring her the check. So, of course, you know, she's like, oh, you look cute. Where are you about to go? And she tells Shanice that she's about to go, that she's about to leave for a date. She doesn't tell her where because that's not her business. I mean, it's not even her business that she had to tell her that she's about to go on a date, but I guess, you know, she felt like it. But yeah, she's pretty much like, you know what, you look cute. And Shanice decides to take a picture of Tamiko, which I'm like, okay. Okay, I guess. So Tamiko leaves for her date with Austin. So it seems like they went to see a movie beforehand. So at this point they're eating, you know, a tasty dessert. I believe it's like cupcakes. They're eating like different varieties of cupcakes, and they're talking about where they went to school, their relationship status. And she says that she's single. And she's clowning him about his Halloween costume, because I think it was like a fireman, I want to say, I think. But you know, like they're getting on each other about their costumes and stuff like that, and he like just hushes her with the kiss. Yep. And that is how season 1 episode 7 ended. Now we are on to season 1 episode 8, and then there were 4. All right, let's see. So in this casual and cheeky scene, Shanice and Jay are having a cozy morning together. However, things take a very interesting turn because Shanice checks Jay's phone without him knowing it. I don't know what prompted her to do that, but I guess she decided that that's what she was about to do, or that's what she wanted to do. So she disrupts his bathroom time by knocking, and you know, Tamiko is in there, so Tamiko leaves. So she thinks Tamiko, but it's actually Austin, because I'm assuming Austin spent the night. So yeah, while she thought it was, you know, Tamiko, it was Austin. So he comes out and, you know, they're like, hey, how you doing? You know, not like flirting, but just being pleasant. So Austin also has an encounter with Jay. Yeah, but it's yeah, like, I guess kind of awkward, but either way they had some sort of encounter. So Shanice decides that she wants to make breakfast, and I believe that Tamiko helps her with cooking breakfast, you know, eggs, bacon, I believe toast, maybe waffles. But yeah, breakfast. So Tamiko actually, because mind you, at this point, like, Shanice has, well, Jay has seen Austin, but Shanice comes into Tamiko's room, and, you know, at this point she is trying to get Austin to get out, like, oh, he has somewhere to go, blah 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 blah, and Shanice insists that he stays for breakfast, and it's like, he doesn't really know you, you don't really know him. Like, I would have thought that was weird. Like, no, like, you can go, you have somewhere to go, you can go, and you don't even know him. But yeah, Shanice was being coy, pretty much, because I guess she had a plan of what she was going to do, what she was going to expose at this breakfast. So at this point, they all sit down to eat. The guys take the opportunity to describe their ideal partners, what they're okay with what their partners do, and stuff like that. So, you know, like, they're complimenting each of their women, because at this point Shanice is not officially with Jay. Tamiko is not officially with Austin either. So Shanice decides she wants to stir the pot, and she teases Tamiko with a text message. Yeah, I think it has something to do with her. It either had to do with the picture, or I believe it has to do with the picture. And she pretty much is like, are you messing with Jay? And she's like, no. And I believe Shanice shows her the picture, like, okay, so explain this then. And, like, she doesn't, like, scream out loud, but, like, she screams in her head. And it's like, we're not messing around. Can you leave it alone? Like, can you drop it, pretty much? But anyway, Austin gets caught in the middle of the playful chaos because he's not sure what's going on. Like, he's noticing, like, the girls are making faces at each other, and he's kind of like, what's going on? But neither of the girls is, like, even worried about what he's possibly thinking, or even worried about him noticing the looks that they're exchanging at each other. So it's very interesting to see what's going on, or what's going to happen. Like, is Shanice actually going to end up back with Jay? Austin and Tamiko, are they actually going to end? We're just going to have to see at the finale what's going to unravel, and things of that nature. But that was my review on season 1, episodes 5 through 8. And the next video that I do about Roomie Lover Friends will be about the season 1 finale, because I just feel like that should have its own video. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the finale. If you've watched Roomie Lover Friends, let me know what this season 1. Let me know what you think about it. Like, you know, what's your favorite episode, favorite moment, things like that. I would definitely love to hear about it in the comments. I will have links to the other Roomie Lover Friend episodes that I reviewed. I will have that in the description box. And as always, thank you so much. Take care. And remember to keep on moving no matter what. Bye.